with sticks, we pull up with choppers, pull up in Tonkas, need all my dollars. Can't fuck with a bitch, you with all that drama. Hitting these licks, gotta make all this guala. Make my paper stack, told a bitch to throw it back. Slap her face with all this cash. Sneak this, man, that shit so whack.
Alright, Justin, you recording? Alright, we're gonna wait for Justin to record, but I mean we're recording right now.
Balling. 40 in my hand. But this motherfucker won't.
It turned off, turn it back on. Cool. That's one. Is that recording?
Welcome back to the Full Dick Podcast.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Pressure.
Hold on.
40 in my hand.
Gotta clap. The one thing I constantly forget, but I'm trying to get it right. Stu's looking for his
Hey,
What?
your back's turned to this one, so I don't know how you...
Oh no, that's fine. No, I mean again, it's it doesn't really have to focus on me
No,
at all.
fuck
It's
that.
just that's cool. Yeah, just make sure it focuses on just make sure it focuses on him or Stu or whatever.
Well,
It
I
doesn't
fucked
matter
up.
to me.
So
Wait, what you fucked up? What you do?
the cap rolled under the couch.
Looks like we drank it tonight, boys.
Alrighty, all right. Well, welcome back to the Blueprint Podcast.
Blueprint?
Because we are back, finally, us three together under one roof. Your favorite three. We are back. Yeah, again, it's your favorite three. It's me, John, JK the Visual, JK, God Amongst Men,
Don't
all that
do
good
this.
stuff. And then we got Stewie Ooey, Mr. Fooly Cooley, and then we got
I'm okay
Jimmy
with that.
Teflon. Let's go, baby. Teflon Don.
Why do I
Let's
get
go.
Oh, I can't. You didn't put no J in there, dude?
What? I did. I said Teflon, Jimmy, Teflon, the Don.
I'm talking
We
about
do
me.
have a
I'm not
special
talking about
guest,
him.
but we will introduce him later since this is the first time.
Yeah, we'll give him a
all three of us.
WWE entrance.
No, yeah, we will. We're gonna get ready to rumble, all that good shit. But
He's gonna throw a chair at John.
but yeah. So again, y'all have noticed that we all haven't been together in about 2 months. At least that's what Jimmy was thinking about in that time frame.
Probably longer.
But yeah, we've all been doing a whole bunch of shit, like me and Stu said in the last
Sleeping,
episode.
Not showing up.
But first, I'm just gonna go and just point to Stu first because this man just dropped a project and that shit is fucking lit, bro. Fooly Cooly.
Thank you.
know what I'm saying? That's
Fully out on
lit.
all platforms. And, yo, this has been the best release I've ever had. So
Because he actually promoted it.
for 2 days. So don't get hyped. But yeah, a lot of people showed stupid love. People were like, "Oh, this gave me an outer body experience." I actually had that comment. That was weird.
Bro,
That's nice.
it's been a minute.
is nice.
It's been a minute since I've had a project of yours. Just take me back to my childhood in some weird way. And 4 of those 6 songs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 songs of those I fucking love, and I've been on repeat on all 4 of those songs. It's fantastic. Good
What about
project.
the other
Proud of
two?
you.
No, nobody likes Hunter's Dream.
What?
I know, right?
No, that's bullshit.
It's not that nobody loves it.
I don't love Hunter's Dream, but it's not in my 4.
Die already.
Come on, there was a Guinevere lines in there.
There was going to be lines in there, and I thought that was good. Again, that's why I didn't say it's not my favorite.
John,
I mean, it's
the
just
hook
not
is-
up there.
The hook is
great.
transcendence,
Okay,
right?
I know that.
John,
I
you
know
fucked
that.
up. He
Listen.
listens to Logic. You can't really.
All right,
trust his
listen. First of all, I will say it has a special place in my heart because of what it is, and I love it. Okay.
Yeah, that's
You
what
already
I
know it.
wanted
There's
to
nothing I
say.
need to say about that. But again, for me, oh my God, no.
I don't care what nobody says. I think Hunter's Dream is the best song you ever made.
I mean, Hunter's Dream is great.
Just how you think Clockwork is the best song I made, Hunter's Dream is the best song you made.
See,
by far.
I feel it. I thought more people would fuck with Hunter's Dream, and it's not.
Yeah, I was like, that song's amazing.
It's weird. Wrong demographic.
Because the first,
I mean, I could totally see why
first
people
4
wouldn't fuck
tracks-
with it.
The first 4 tracks reminded me a lot of Blast and some of Being Alright Out, but the last 2. Last one was obviously Drake, but
Listen, yeah.
you did everything Drake wished you did.
Listen,
That's what I think.
Thank you.
I thought that one was good.
yeah,
But Hunter's Dream was
Boogeyman, yeah.
Hunter's Dream was always.
Boogeyman is my favorite.
Yeah.
Again, the case closed thing up in there. I was like,
But Hunter's Dream was always everything I ever wanted Stu to make.
mhm.
Because I feel like it was kind of like a love letter to a trilogy.
Yeah,
That's
because
what I
he
felt
wants
like.
me to make old weekend music.
But I mean, big shout out to Nesto, you and Senzu too. That shit was fantastic.
Nessa's verse was actually
I got
pretty
Nesta
good.
out of his sleepy songs.
Yo,
Yeah.
he quoted Marshawn on that back end of his verse. So I was like, nice.
I didn't know what he said in the first line until I saw it written down.
Yeah.
She reminds me of my 5s, and I was like, oh my God, that line was way crazier. I thought he said vibes. So when I saw when I read it, I was like, oh my God.
See, I thought it was vibes too until I put the
Yeah.
subtitle. I was like, what? Vibes? I'm like, damn, dude.
Vibes.
Yeah.
Fire little thing
Yeah.
when it left me on red.
But
I was
again-
like, oh my God.
But again, going back to Hunter's Dream, it's not that I hate it. I love it. I love it for for what it is. But I mean, it's not my if it's in my okay. So obviously I love 4 songs, but if I put it in a different order of what I ranked them, Hunter's Dream is 3 or 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think that like 100's Dream was just like your way of like paying homage to The Weeknd.
Yeah.
In like your own way. I mean, the Trilogy is like one of the best albums ever. And I love it.
That song's about my alcoholism.
And that was like another thing too. It's
That's
like,
what I thought.
That was another thing too, is that the lyrics are pretty fucking on point too. I like that. Because it also reminded me of that Frank Ocean song.
Which one?
The one that you showed me that one time in the car.
I'm about to dive into the ocean.
All right.
I'm about
Yeah.
to swim.
That one, that's what it felt like a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a huge compliment. I love it.
But I mean, I can't speak highly enough of what this project has done, and I mean, good job, dude. I mean to tell you, obviously, I didn't tell you. I'm pretty sure when I hugged you over here, and I told you, fantastic work, man. I'm real proud of you right now.
Good
Real
job.
proud.
Good job.
Trust me, you brought some energy throughout the whole
On
like
wax.
week, man. On wax,
Yeah.
fantastic. You
Funny.
know, you should be
Yeah.
proud of this.
The secret was I told myself to not care.
You deserved this sleep that I woke you from today, bro. You deserved it.
Thank you.
Nah, fuck it though.
All right, Jimmy.
But anyway,
what
this
you
ain't
got,
about
homie?
me. This podcast ain't about me.
No, it's not. It's not definitely. But yeah, all right, Jimmy.
Even though,
You're up.
thank you.
What you got?
Streaming on all platforms.
You know. So if you know me, you know, like personally, I came into like some money recently, which is nice, and I want to tell you all about it because I don't gatekeep. And if
Damn, put it on game instantly, huh?
Yeah,
No,
immediately.
yeah, me and him were talking about it in the car.
Oh, yeah, immediately.
Nice.
That's how I found out about it.
Yeah. So like, yeah. So I'm not gonna gatekeep this shit. It's important. So this is real game. This is none of that self-help fucking shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell you to get up and do it because a million other people can. But check this out. There's
Get
a
up and do
website. There's a website called Beat Bread, right? And so Beat Bread is like, think of it.
Did you get the money?
Oh yeah, I got the money.
Oh shit. Then
It
yeah, go
landed
ahead.
in my account.
Go ahead. Let me shut up.
No, yeah, he wasn't gonna say it if he didn't have
I was
the
able
money.
to
Yeah, I was
right,
like,
like,
oh, you going too early or what?
No. I didn't want to say nothing until it landed in my account.
He's been looking at his account for the past like couple
Jimmy,
months.
I'm gonna get this cap.
All right, continue, Jimmy. While Stu gets his cap,
No, yeah, but
everybody's watching him try to get this cap.
there's a website called Beat Bread, BEATBREAD. And what it is, think of it like as a bank for independent artists. Now, to qualify, you got to have like over 10,000 monthly listeners. It's not, they don't say that, but it's heavily implied, you know, that if you have under that, then you're probably not going to get, you know, the deal.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be able to be making some money, like significant money off of your DistroKid. Me, I was making around like $400 a month off of my DistroKid. So this is what it is. So John, say you have a new release coming out.
Mm-hmm.
You make around $400 a month off your streaming. I'm going to give you $5,000 as a budget for your next release. You get to keep your masters, your publishing, your touring, your merch, but I take your streaming. And however much of that streaming that you want me to take is completely up to you. You know, so you could choose it to where I only take 30% of your streaming, or maybe 20 or 10, or maybe I take all of it, you know? And then, you know, you're locked in for, you know, however long you want to be locked in for. If you want to be locked in for 5 years, you can. If you don't like that, you can be locked in for 8 months. It's really simple. I'm not going to go into details of what my deal was. I'm not going to tell you like how much I made.
It's also because it's not his episode, but yeah.
For all the people watching, that was a treat. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, also, it's not really important. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm telling you, these deals are sizable. So check it out. Beat Bread, BEATBREAD. Get your 10,000 monthly listeners. Stop playing. Start promoting your shit.
I mean, also, it's probably important that you got this at a certain time where you had spent money in other places that didn't work for you.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I would like. I don't think big money advances are right for most people, depending where they're at. If they know where to put it, that's the biggest thing, right? Knowing where to put it. I think you definitely know where to put it now.
Yeah, I would say for anybody who doesn't have it yet, start putting your money into marketing, things like that, and figure out what works and figure out what doesn't work, so that when you do get to those numbers and you have, you know, enough monthly listeners to get your advance, and when you do get the advance, then you could be smart with it. You don't have to fuck up as much. Because I want to say, like, if you're just starting, you just now have the advance, you don't know what to fucking do with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Like,
I would say in general, if there was a place you can put money and not feel like it was a total waste, it's probably ads.
Ads, yeah.
Influencer ads, depending.
Because I like doing TikTok ads, but those are risky. You know, sometimes the
but
influencer.
baseline, you'll at least like.
Yeah, so like, let's say you do have your 10K and you finally got your advance. I would definitely look into vetting influencers and don't pay nobody that doesn't have over 100,000 views on their lowest video, or has under. You know what I mean? Like, if they're getting like 90K, they're not. No, don't pay them. But if they're getting like 100K at the least, yeah, pay them. Because at least if you are their worst performing video, you're still winning out of that. You know. So there's a whole strategy that goes behind it. But I just wanted to let y'all know about Beat Bread.
Yeah.
You know, I recently got my advance.
Shout out to B Bread.
Shout out Beat Bread. I'm not sponsored.
He wants to be.
I didn't want to say nothing earlier because I didn't know if it was real, and if you know me, I'm pretty skeptical.
Oh, it's real. He's been looking at his bank account for the past day or two.
Yeah, bro, it hit my fucking
Can't stop
account.
looking.
He got horny.
No, I'll just look at my bank account. I'll just look at it, and I'll be like, damn, this isn't drug money. Like this is real.
It's chub money.
It's money you got for your music.
Exactly.
So that's pretty.
Which
powerful.
is crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty
powerful.
gnarly.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, like I told you in the car as well, man. I'm proud of you. Congrats. I'm proud of both of you right now.
That's a teary moment to have that money because of the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm real proud of both of you right now. Just looking at y'all from here, I'm like,
I haven't really let it process. I was just kind of just like, because I immediately spent like $600 on ads.
Almost makes me want to shed a tear just looking at y'all, man. Real proud of you. Real proud of you. And obviously, you know, for what I got going on, got a art exhibition on Saturday, the 24th of this month. By the time this comes out, I mean, it'll probably be on Saturday or Friday.
On your photos.
Or whatever.
You saw me tear up.
Yeah. Hey, you know, well, hopefully, you know, I get a lot of people, you know, have a nice conversation about food, Hispanic culture, all that good stuff. Because it is Hispanic Heritage Month, and you know what? This is all falling into place very, very well. So come out to El Rincon. You know, we're gonna have a nice good time. Couple DJs out there. You know, just hanging out, chit chatting, talking about art, life, whatever you want. And you know, support a local business, which is El Rincon, and buy some pupusas from them because they're delicious. But now we can get to the main event, dude.
I know now.
At the main event.
I was starting to feel
So
bad.
we have a special guest.
No, we got
to have a guest and not talk about him.
No. He's like, you know, training on the punching bag, you know, right behind us, man, just getting ready.
Look at him.
But yeah, man, we got a special guest here, man. We got my boy Eric. Man, let's give this dude a couple snaps. Give this dude a couple snaps.
Hey,
Is the boy
Blueprint in.
Young Arima.
Young
Arima.
Y'all know
Eric,
him as High Visions.
Yep.
Eric.
Come on, let him introduce himself. Eric, introduce himself. Tell him all your names. Tell him your aliases, all that good stuff.
First off, it's Hispanic Heritage Month, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Exactly. So we just keep it rolling, dude.
Que viva la raza, que viva Mexico, pendejos. Hey, if you're watching this and you're Mexican, man, I love you. I do this shit for my country.
Hey.
I do this shit for my home.
On wax.
All right. Shout out Guadalajara, Jalisco.
Let's go, bro.
Love y'all. But I go by Young Arima. People know me by my business name, High Visions 28. My real name is Eric, but today I'm Young Arima.
Dude, let's go, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, dude. Hey,
bro.
you know, hold on.
like,
we're happy to have you. I will say this right now. I've been wanting to have you for a minute. This is a good moment for me because I'm like, I finally got Eric up in there because I'm like, but I've also been waiting for the right time because I know you've been grinding, been working, been doing all that good stuff.
Yes,
and we've all been watching. We all talk about it, man. I can't say any more high praise to you. So that's why, you know, this episode is, you know, dedicated to you, man. We better get some questions answered. You better drop some.
You definitely been grinding one of the hardest out here for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I would say it'd be like you and Bazzi at this point.
Bazzi, Nesto.
Yeah, Nesto, you, Bazzi,
and you.
Yeah. Those are the three prime dudes that are just out here just constantly on my feed. Just constantly, dude. Yeah, dude.
So, I have a question.
Right.
Do you find yourself trying to leave the creative business to like pursue music further, or you think you're gonna double down on the creative stuff? Doing videos further?
Jumping in right with the gun.
Because you know the point in every artist's lifespan when it comes to.
I mean, I was gonna get to that.
Connecting to the scene. I know we were gonna start off with the light stuff, but
yeah, Jimmy just wanted to go straight heat first. All right, we're doing.
I know there's a point where you're like making more money off.
Yeah, we're doing it
off like videos and stuff than you are music. And does that take you away?
So I know you're gonna answer this, but obviously, like, you know, you just described us, you know, your names, but you are a two-profession man. You do music and you do video and photography on the side as well.
Anything else on top of that, or I know you sell merch a little bit, right?
Just
you weren't selling merch
just
for
an
a second.
entrepreneur, man.
Just an entrepreneur.
the youngest in the game.
Yeah, and
I'm only 19 years old.
Again, this is what me and Sue talked about in the last episode. It's just young people. Like we shouted you out too, man. I was like, Eric,
man,
bro.
If I was doing that at 19, I'd be out of here by now.
But I know I know you're gonna answer.
out of here.
But I know you're gonna answer this question. I just wanted to just tell people that just so they know you. I mean, because I'm sure a lot of people know you who watch this anyway. Yeah. But just so everybody's clear, you do music as well, and that shit is hot fire. I've seen you perform. You're a fucking animal. But hey, answer Jimmy's question. Sorry, we just gotta let people know.
Gotta give him some pretense.
This is the secret nobody ever knew. You guys would be the first ones to know about this, but the whole reason why I started High Visions was to connect to these artists.
Right.
It was my cheat code to learn more about the game.
Dope.
I've been taking music seriously since the start of 2022.
Oh, this year, huh?
Yeah, but I've been around music my whole life. I was a part of orchestra. I was really good at playing the viola, like super. Like I had, I think 4 concerts at the Pioneer Center. I played with the Reno Orchestra before. I was really good. Yeah, shout out to
Reno Orchestra, dude.
I've been around music my whole life, and I always knew I wanted to do music. And I told myself, you know what, I need to take a break from music and really like find out more about it, you know. And so I started High Visions, but I also started High Visions because of my homie Gio. He was my best friend, and I used to always talk to him about like, yo, because I love Lyrical Lemonade. I love, like, I'm a huge fan.
Same, we're also a fan.
Yeah. Like I'll literally get it tatted on me. I love Cole Bennett. Cole Bennett is like one of my biggest inspirations, and just seeing his work inspired me so much to pick up a camera. And like I love taking photos. I love taking videos. I love just the art. I love it so much, man. And I was like, how can I connect music and photos and videos? Obviously music videos, and then for photos do the concert photography. And so my homie Gio, I always told him like, yo, I want to start doing this. He was like, yo, you need to pursue it. You actually got to do it, because he knew how hungry I was for it, how I wanted to do music and I wanted to do photos. And so when the time came, I started my whole photography business, my music video business, and every day, I'm not even joking, every day I grab my camera and I just shot something. If there's an event going on, I'll go right away.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
And I'll start shooting, and I'll connect with these artists, and I'll be like, hey, I shoot music videos, I do photos, let me shoot something for you. And so I'll go literally hang out with them for like a whole day, see how their music perspective, you know, what do they do? How do they get these streams? How do they do all this? And I was learning from so many artists. And like the thing about it is, like, I did different, like I did rap, I did R&B rappers, you know, I did so many different type of artists out here, and I learned so much, and I used it to my music. And I kept my music low key for so long, and then finally the start of this year was when I finally started it. And with this photography, it got so big where I'm literally shooting big artists. Literally shot OGZ a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you got Bounce Back Meek too, right?
I shot Bounce Back Meek.
Yep.
Nice.
I shot for Young Slowby, R.I.P. You know, I shot for Bob Marley's son, his blood son.
Yep.
Shout out Kai Manny Marley. That was one of the best experiences I've ever had. And just being around them, talking to them, learning from them, I got so much out of them, and I used it on myself. And that's how I used it on my music, you know?
Yep.
And answering your question, man, I'm going to still pursue photography and videography while pursuing music at the same time.
That's good, because I can't.
Let me ask.
Oh, okay.
I was like, did you go into photography and video? Because you were doing music first, right?
Yeah.
So did you go into videography and photography with the intention to add it to music, or did you just do that like as a side thing because you loved it, and then you came to the conclusion like, hey, I can combine these two? Because I know for me, like, videography was a way to make my own music videos better, but I ended up like doing it for other people.
I went inside with the intentions of I wanted to work with these artists, but at the same time also had a huge love for it.
Yep.
like huge. Like I took photography in high school, and I love just the art. I like that was the only class like I had like.
Can I big you up for that for a second? Because you instantly knew. I love that at that age, man. Like you knew it's like, yo, if I want to get to these people, I gotta add value to them. And what do they want? That's huge. Go ahead, man. That's huge. That's stupid huge.
Yeah, and I gotta give you kudos for that too, man, because not many people your age will recognize some shit like that.
No, I was dumb selfish at that.
And I mean, yeah, because I mean, again, I at your age, I was not even thinking that, bro. I don't know where my mind was at. I still don't know.
You're gonna be a millionaire, dude.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you're gonna go big time, man. I feel it. I feel just by looking at you, there's a vibe about you.
Thank you.
Just how you told that story. Like,
yeah. You, like seriously, you had me at the edge of every word you were saying right now. I was like, damn, man. I was like, almost made me tear because I'm like, it's like watching a son.
Because using the camera to connect with people is like.
Just to even think about that.
It's really smart, bro. Like, that's a real good play. You know what I mean? Because for me, like he said, you have to add a value if you want to get to. I just paid people because I can't imagine a world where I'm doing both creative. I can't be a bossy. You know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah, Jimmy's too arrogant to do that. which is fair. No, that's fair. That's not a bad trait from you. That like that's just like how you view.
I'm too arrogant. I'm too
He's
selfish.
like, I gotta be the one.
No, yeah, but I mean, but there's also those people that just like to focus on that one craft, and there's people that like want to help others, but also using that like Eric here too, like to kind of help himself at the same time. So it's kind of like doing like a cycle of learning.
No, it's smart that you do
neither's
that.
wrong.
You know
Neither's wrong.
Yeah, neither's wrong. Yeah, it's just different way, different approach.
Yeah, you're smart for that because there's some people who just can't handle having a 9 to 5. You know what I mean? And they want to go into that full creative shit, which is honestly, if you ask me, is way harder than a 9 to 5. You gotta earn your paycheck every day. You know what I mean? So I respect
Spit those facts on.
Yeah, and speaking of 9 to 5, like I know we're gonna talk about this, but you just quit your job.
I quit my job.
Congratulations.
And I just wanna correct me if I'm
give us something.
Yeah, snap on that. But correct me if
it.
I'm wrong. But you're going full time with your stuff now.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going full.
Let's go.
Well,
that's like.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, it's a
well,
beautiful
obviously, I'm gonna still have like a job, so I could depend on the check. But it's giving me so much. This new job gives me so much time. Like when I say so much, I mean like so much time, just so I could literally like work on myself, work on my business. So I'm literally going full time. I'm going hard.
Oh, you're going. We're going full throttle.
Yeah, literally.
Oh man.
I'm excited because my last job kept me away from that.
Yep.
Like I was working like every day, bro, and just it was just hours of work. And
Just couldn't do it.
Nah, because like I wanted to have that time for myself, but at the same time, mental health is like the most important thing. So sometimes I didn't have that time because I needed sleep, or sometimes I didn't have that time because I needed to go work out or something like that. So
and you also got to make time for your lady too, man. I mean, I get you. I feel it.
Yeah.
But I think again, without knowing the context of like what you've been going through because of your former 9 to 5, like I think you've done it the right way, man. I mean, I think you've gone through it. Yeah, you've been killing it. I mean, again, I don't know how many times I got to tell you, but I'm like, bro, you're an animal.
Thank you.
Like seriously, like again, I mean, shit. Again, I go back to like us. Like if I was 19 doing this, I mean, people would take off at this point. But like honestly, like it's just. Yeah, just so much credit to you, man. I mean, you got a giant smile on your face. Like right now, you're just happy, and that's good. I like to see that, man.
Appreciate that.
So you said earlier that you learn a lot from people. Out of everybody that you've worked with, who do you think is somebody that taught you the most? Like out of like just sheer value that you're able to add to yourself that will that's timeless almost. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people have like quick right now game. You know what I mean? But some people will spit game that's just like you hold that forever.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna give it to Slimmy B. Shout out Slimmy B if you're watching this. I was shooting for him, and I was backstage, and I got a chance to speak with him.
Right.
I was like, hey, bro, I do music, and I was like wondering if you could like give me some tips. Like, I was nervous as fuck to ask him that. Like,
oh yeah, bro.
Young motherfucker just going up to you like, yeah, let me get some game. Yeah. But he was. I think Slimmy B was my favorite person I ever shot. He had such good energy, and like he was really chill. He fucked with a lot of people backstage and all that. And he was like, he pulled me. He's like, hey, just come here. And I'm like, oh shit. He pulled me off to the side. He's like, look, man, I've been doing this music shit for years now, and bro, all I gotta say is as long as you have fans, as long as you have people who support you, you could do it.
Yeah.
And that's what he had, because when he was in SOB, you know, at the time SOB had like a huge fan base.
Right.
Like people go crazy for them. And he was telling me, like, he was like, hey man, look, you just need your fans. You just need fans, and you need to stay consistent. When he told me about consistency, he was like, bro, I was like posting every day on my page, every day, promoting. And eventually one just hit. And when he told me that, I remember the day after, I was like, you know what? I got to do this for real. And so I started my music page and instantly just started posting every day. I started TikTok. Shout out Jimmy. Yeah. He threw so much game at me for TikTok. He's like, bro, gotta hop on TikTok. Started posting. Yep. Eventually one hit. Boom, my stream started going up.
Yeah, how many views that shit get?
Oh shit,
like 1 million, right?
Yeah, we got 1 million in 22 hours.
I was say, damn, you beat Jimmy. Nice.
Oh hell yeah, hell
good
yeah.
lord,
yeah.
Congratulations.
That's when I started seeing him as my equal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah.
That's what I'm like.
Behind them streams no more. No.
That's when I started respecting him.
Yeah, appreciate that.
No. But like,
yeah,
I remember when I saw that shit, I was like, okay.
Yeah, appreciate that. No, but shout out Slimmy B, because he was willing enough to tell me that, you know, like bro.
It's scary going up to somebody that you kind of grew up listening to.
It was really scary.
Yeah.
I mean, but honestly, that's like, you know, that's just, again, I mean, if anything, I'm sure what he was thinking was like, yo, this young man like really wants to learn something, because I'm sure like he probably gets approached like that, but the way you probably came at him was like your intent was like genuine, and I feel like a lot of artists can feel that from somebody.
Yeah,
and you know,
it's always just scary doing it.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
going up to any rapper that you look up to is terrifying. Like I remember, you know, when I spoke with Maxo Cream.
Yeah, I remember.
You saw me, my hands were shaking.
Yeah.
I was nervous, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't even ask him about advice. I just wanted a picture. You know what I mean? I could only fucking imagine what was going through your fucking bloodstream when you're like, I'm about to ask him for advice right now.
Oh, believe me, like if I were to like even make contact with like my favorite photographer ever, I'd probably be like nervous.
Because your mind always goes to like the worst possible scenario.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, damn, he's gonna hate me.
He's gonna hate me because he's probably
gonna think I'm a sucker.
He don't got time for me, you know. But no, that's good that you got that advice from Slimmy. You know,
appreciate it.
Yeah,
it was dope. Like I met a bunch of artists, man. I feel like the second artist would definitely be Snot, bro. Like,
did you spend the day with him, or you just hung out with him for an afternoon?
I just hung out with him for a little bit, bro.
Yeah, what was that like? Because that's like your favorite rapper, right?
Yeah,
you're about to say,
God. Damn, Snot, man, bro. I manifested into that.
Right.
Because, bro, if you follow my music page, you know how much I post this man. You know how much, like, I'm just, fuck, bro, I'm such a huge fan of him. And I remember, so it was the Suicide Boys Grade A tour. And I had early access to the stage. And I was in line already. And, like, usually early access, first come, first serve, bro. And I'm like, I'm already in line. And like I'm just going on my phone and I see Snot posted. I go and he posts he's at Need to Speed and I'm like, holy shit, that's like what 10 minutes away from where I am, bro. And I was like, and I parked like 2 miles away from the venue, and bro, I'd do anything for Snot. Immediately turned off my phone. I ran 2 miles, sprinted. I never sprint, bro.
Yeah.
I never sprint.
Fuck all that.
Not even in PE, bro. I wouldn't even do that. I literally sprint to my car. Get in my car, bro. I'm going 80 on the freeway. Right. I'm like, I get to Need to Speed. I don't see no tour bus there. I'm like, fuck, he left. I just go inside. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go inside, check. You know, maybe he is here. I go inside. Bro is speeding in a go-kart. You know, he's over there doing his shit, you know. Yeah. I'm like, damn. And there's people pulling up now. And, like, we start forming a line, bro. And damn, bro.
So you were the first one there?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, I mean, no wonder. You sped all the way over there. I mean, you caught on real quick.
Yeah, and what is it called? I get there, and then Snot finishes his race, and then we just go, and then we go up to Snot, and I go up to Snot, I'm like, hey, bro, I really fuck with your shit heavy. Thank you. Like, you literally saved my life and shit. And I took a picture with him. And then I showed him a DM because a fan DM'd me the night before. And it's crazy how life works. But this fan DM'd me and he's like, yo, bro, I was listening to your music and I swear I thought you were Snot for a second. And I remember I screenshotted that, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna save this for one day if I meet Snot. And I remembered, I'm like, wait, I have this DM. And I'm like, hey, bro, check this out. I showed him the DM, and Snot was like, damn, what the fuck? That's crazy. And he's like, what's your music? And I showed him my music on the spot, and I was like, yo, it's Young Arima. And then, bro, showed him. He fucked with it. He was fucking with me. And then when I was leaving, I was like, hey, bro, remember the name, Young Arima. I'm gonna be up there with you. And after that, I left, went to the show, had a good time.
Yeah, that show was crazy too.
Yeah.
The Suicide Boys set was like an out of body experience.
Dude, literally.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's the level I'm just trying to be on, man.
Yeah, because I've always like going to that show. I didn't realize what performing really was until I saw Suicide Boys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I've been to like the fucking Bay Area concerts and shit where you just. All right, everybody, 1, 2, you know, that stupid shit.
Yeah.
But, like, bro, the way that they did it, the way they choreographed, like, a lot of the conversations on there, I was like, this is what a performance should look like for a rap concert.
Literally.
It was crazy.
It was fucking crazy. Yeah.
Shout out Grey Day.
Shout out Grey Day.
Shout out Snot.
Shout out Snot.
Good guy.
Yeah, literally.
No, but so
I know, damn.
But I know, I was kind of like just caught. I was like, damn, dude. I was like, Jesus. But like, so meeting obviously like, you know, the artists you look up to. So like, did you like expect him to like give you that kind of time, like just checking your music out and just like seeing that relatability with you, or just like, or what, I guess what was going through your mind the whole time? You were just like standing next to this man.
I was not expecting it at all. Like literally, like I know a bunch of artists that are dickheads. Like a bunch. They don't give a fuck. They'll, bro. I was scared because there's a group of people, and I was scared they're gonna be like, oh, group picture. Like, no, I want a picture individually with Snot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, Snot was like chill as fuck. And as soon as like I caught his vibe, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna show him my music. I need to. And I wasn't expecting the way he acted, bro. Cause like in his music, like if you hear Doja, man, like Doja, he aggressive in that one.
Right.
And like I was low key kind of scared. I was like, fuck. What if he like tells me like, nah, fuck your music or some shit like that? But no, he was really chill, and it was nice meeting him. Yeah.
So okay, so now we're gonna jump into your High Visions persona. We'll come back to Young Arima again. But so your High Visions, you know, your business that you're going through, like what are your plans on going through that, man? Because I mean, I know, like, you know, like me and you have had conversations about like, you know, your business and stuff, and like, you know, like charging people and like going through it. You know, you've been doing this for how long now?
A year now.
Yeah. So like so what are like the, like, what have you learned in that year, man? Like what has gone through your mind, like, you know, and I know you hang out with, you got like a group of other photographers too, like Hudson, you know, of course, that he just left to LA, right? Yeah. Shout out to Hudson, man.
Shout out to Hudson, man. That's
and then you also have, you know, again, I'm gonna butcher their names, but I'm not good. You know, you got the other guys. I cannot remember their names right now. They're like skipping me because I only met them like once.
Yeah.
But they're all good photographers too. And I mean, and I think they have a good influence on you too, man. Because I mean, I think like, you know, y'all fuck with the same kind of photography, you know.
Yeah.
Do you think like it's good to have like that kind of camaraderie, like with the other people that want to shoot the same things you want to shoot?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I'm gonna point this out because I'm gonna forget eventually.
Go for it.
But I want to give a huge shout out. Shot by Trevor. I want to give a shout out to Daniel. I want to give the biggest shout out to Jay Florian. So a lot of people don't know this. I'm gonna say it right now. But I don't own a camera.
Let's go.
Damn.
Like you don't own it like at all? Like,
I don't own a camera.
No.
Oh wow.
That's the hustle.
Right there.
Jesus.
I gave you more respect when you said you didn't
Yeah,
have
hold on. My respect has definitely gone to the roof
Shot
right now.
through
But
the roof,
continue.
That's why I want to give the biggest shout out to Jay. He's been letting me use his A7 III.
Oh wow! Wait, so that Canon, that Mark V you had, or the M5, whatever you had, was that yours or no?
I sold it.
You sold it. So you just don't have a camera at all. Like, don't even own it to your name. Like, God, hold on, Justin, is that recording? All right,
Red alert.
Y'all saying this shit? Okay, hold on. Let me say this real quick. All right,
That's a hustle. Dude.
all right, yeah. So anybody who does this, amazing. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Like, shit, I wish I could have done that. If I could just borrow somebody's camera and just do. Goddamn, but on that side note though, like, my dude, that is pretty impressive.
Thank you.
Like I the fact that it's not yours. I mean, do you plan to get one, or it's just kind of like right now you're kind of just focusing more on your music?
I planned on getting one for like months now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like pretty down bad right now. Like really down bad.
Well, hey, you know what?
I don't ever show it though.
That's when the best creative decisions come out.
So listen, so I'm gonna
Get your
give
priorities
you
right real fast.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you I guess that advice too, man. Like, you know, I know that everybody like, you know, goes through a struggle and stuff.
Yeah.
But the way you're handling it, man, I think it's by far, whoever's listening, watching this should take this as like, you know, inspiration. Because again, you're 19 years old,
Amazing
bro.
mentality.
Yeah. You're 19 years old. You know, nobody's really expecting you to be carrying loads of cash, right? You know, you're just 19.
Yeah.
You know, you're still trying to find your way. Like,
You're just
again,
hungry
you're
and learning.
Yeah. And again, you're still a young man, man. Like, you know, you're still trying to figure yourself out. Like, trust me, at 19, I was broke too. So trust me, I know exactly what you mean.
You're stuck in college for like 90 years.
Exactly. That's why I was broke. but I mean, but dude, I mean, there's definitely no shame in that, because I mean, you said it with like, you know, your chest out. You're like, I don't got no camera. You know, like, that's, you know, again,
but you didn't sit down. You're like using other people's cameras. And you're fucking still getting it. Yeah.
But the thing is that you got homies that like support you like that. If anything, that's a true brotherhood.
No,
like
I love Jay, man. Like,
It's a true gold man right there.
No, Jay is really like my brother. Like, I'm gonna say it too. I don't own a computer or a laptop. I'm borrowing it from Jay.
Yep.
Let's go.
My God, man. Like, okay,
mad
again.
respect.
Again, everybody's hearing this for the first time. There's gonna be like a fucking radar thing going on. Like, it's the first time I'm hearing this.
But there's so many motherfuckers who have all those things and they will never do anything.
Yes, I was actually gonna bring that up too. I was like, yeah, there's definitely a handful of people that have the stuff they need to do this, but they ain't doing it at the rate.
Yeah.
The quality that you do.
Thank you.
And also you put in the work that you do.
There's a lot of those fools who just buy the equipment and they think the money comes with the equipment.
They also think because they got good equipment that they're automatically going to be good. So this is a good example.
So much of that.
Yeah, this is a good example of when you don't got it, you work with what you got.
Yeah.
And the other people who are like, I'll do it when I have the equipment. You're like, no, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna figure out how to do it. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. So I remember when I first met you, it was for the interview. Yeah. Right? When Money Talks came out.
Yeah.
And then the girl that I brought with me, she was kind of clowning on him a little bit. She was like, you guys got to go in this closet to do this. Shit like that.
God.
You remember that chick I brought with me? Yeah. And she was all like, I thought you were doing an interview. I thought you were not hanging out in some kid's closet. And when I was in the closet, broken laptop, you know what I mean? Like the camera's right there. Immediately, my respect for you shot up so fucking hard because I was like,
appreciate it.
I was like, Buddy really like gets it how he gets it. You know what I mean? Like every time somebody asks me about anything music related, I just tell them to like live Nike and just to do it. You know?
Yeah, you don't fucking wait.
Yeah, you don't fucking wait for nothing. You know, you're not like, I don't need no fancy ass production. All I need is make him sit on this stool in the dark and I'll shine a light on him. You know what I mean? And it works.
Appreciate it.
You know, like that's that shit that I like.
Bitches don't get it, but niggas do.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're definitely gonna get to the interview section because I do want to talk about that a little bit.
This is the interview section.
No. We're not getting there because I wanted to ask him one more question. So, when you decided to sell your camera, what was the reason for that?
I'm
talking about the Canon.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Because I do remember, like when we first met, like man, you had that camera with you all the time.
Yeah.
Like I swear that thing was like an extension of your hand, bro. Like I remember, like that's how you did your interviews. That's how you were doing all the videos and the photos and stuff. So what happened there?
I went through a pretty tough. It was tough. It was.
And it's okay. You don't have to share if you want to. You can tell me skip.
No, it's good. It was really tough. I had literally the most down bad moment. Like it was, I was broke. Like by broke, like broke.
Real broke.
Like it was really bad, and I needed the money at the time, and so I had to sell my camera. I sold the camera back in December, I'm gonna say.
Of 2021, right?
Yeah, I was broke for Christmas, bro, and I wanted to really get my family stuff, you know, and so I care about my family so much, and so I sold the camera.
Respect.
Yeah,
dude, that's loads of respect right now. I mean,
yeah.
I hope people listen are gonna be listening to this. They're gonna be crying with you, man.
Every move I'm hearing from you, there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, and there's definitely nothing wrong, man. I'm telling you, like this is like, if anything, it's just you're like your status right now is just
going
your
through the hero
priorities are
journey.
straight. Your priorities.
yeah,
are
your
straight.
priorities
At
are
every
straight.
moment.
And honestly, like I think again, you're showing us the side of like what a lot of like not only photographers, videographers, like artists or creatives like don't talk about. There's a lot of rough patches. Everybody has them. I've had them. Stu's had them. Jimmy's had them. Like every artist will tell you that they've had a rough patch, and whether like in regards we have to sacrifice something you don't wanna, it's happened. It's happened. I mean, yeah, dude. I cannot say like you sharing this information with us is pretty awesome. If anything, I think we're all honored here because I mean the fact that you're sharing this for the first time and you're saying it with your chest out, you're like, yeah, you know, I don't got no camera.
Yeah, everything you're saying, I'm like nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah,
wrong
I mean,
here.
shit, Eric.
Like,
I mean, you know, I hold you in a high regard, but you're like level. You just turned like Super Saiyan 3 right now, and I'm just like, God damn, dude. I was like, what in the hell? I was like,
selling the camera for your family and Christmas. I'm like, there's nothing wrong.
yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
And you still take the time to like find another camera, shoot with it, ask your homies. Like you're still out there every day. You're like, I'm not just sitting. I'm like,
yeah. So again,
That's
shout
good.
out to your homie. What's your homie's name?
Jay.
Jay.
to Jay, man.
Jay, if you're watching this, to shout out to you for helping this young man
Appreciate it.
do his thing.
especially
Jay,
on this journey. Like good homies that you call brothers is like probably hella crucial. Like for sure.
Yeah.
Those are the people that you gotta like keep around you.
No,
Yeah, because the journey is not easy, as you know.
No, yeah.
So
no,
like people who
definitely.
can hold you down, it's like hell yeah.
No, yeah. So around that time, I had to sell the camera. I had nothing, like literally nothing. And it was like I was really embarrassed, man, because sometimes like I'll like people want to shoot with me, and I'll like have to like ask Jay, hey, when can I use the camera? And like sometimes people need it like that day, like, you know, that same day, like, hey, can you do pictures today? And like I always have to say like I have to make up a lie, like, no, I'm with my family today, when really I don't have the camera today, you know. And it sucked, man. But Jay, he's literally my day one. Like he's one of the best homies I ever had, and he wanted to just set up a plan. He's like, look, I know you could do it. I know you have so much potential. I'm gonna let you use my camera. I'm like, appreciate it. Like, and then he just like, here, just let me know what days you need it and all that. And I said, all right, perfect. And that's when I stopped doing music videos. That was one of the reasons. I like kind of like slowed down on music videos, and I was just focusing more on pictures. Because I didn't have like so much time with the camera sometimes, you know. And so I just been working off of his camera, just trying to save up right now to buy myself my own camera. And, you know, I'm still going through the storm. Like, it's still really tough right now. But I'm working my way to get a camera soon. I'm working my way to get a computer soon. Like, I don't have much, man, but I'm working with what I got. And I do get clowned on a lot. Like, a lot.
Who are these fuckers doing this? That's
That's
what I want to know.
It's just
These
the
are the
internet.
moments within the next 2 years you're gonna look back at, and it's like, yo, those were very crucial for me.
Yeah, and okay, so, you know, I'm joking for the fuckers who are clowning on you, but fuck them who are
Bro,
clowning on you.
that's that fuel right
but
there.
yeah, but I was gonna say you're definitely gonna use it as fuel, and I feel like again your mind. I mean, again, you don't.
You got the right mentality.
Yeah,
There's
you got the right
nothing-
mentality.
yeah.
You don't sound like, you know, you're down as like how you were describing it.
Yeah.
I mean, you sound like you're keeping positive. You
Yeah,
know,
and you've been
you've had
very appreciative.
yeah,
the
you've
whole
had
time.
you've had all these opportunities already. Like again, meeting your favorite artist, and you know,
Yeah.
shooting all these shows with people. And again,
Thank you.
without your own camera, like a
Yeah.
camera to call your own, any like no computer that you use, you know, that's from your friend. Like
Yeah, you're not arrogant towards your homies. You're like, yeah, whenever they let me, I use as much time as I can. If they say they need it, it's, you know, sorry, right? And then the embarrassment part too. I know like all of us have felt a lot of embarrassment going down this path, and it's just like for you to be open about that. It's like, yo,
Yeah,
I'm
appreciate
kind
it.
of down bad, and people
Yeah.
shitting on me, but I still want to do this. And it's like, yo, you're gonna be good.
and
period. You're
yeah,
gonna be
man,
good.
and again, you know, you're being very honest. Like,
Mhm.
and yeah, there's not really much else to say because I mean, I feel like you're already in the right like mindset. You know, you're saving up for your own.
Yeah.
Not only the camera but the computer. But I mean, yeah, just
Yeah, you're gonna laugh at these moments for sure.
Oh,
yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
and-
like,
you.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to have you back on here when
Yeah.
you got that camera and that computer. And we're
Thank
gonna
you.
come back to this conversation. You remember that time when you didn't have a camera?
Yeah.
That's the conversation I want to have with you later on. But man, dude, so oh shit, damn it, I lost my train of thought. Somebody help me.
No, you just
Yeah,
take
Jimmy.
your L's and you learn from them. You know what I mean? That's why you take L's, because learn starts with an L.
Yeah.
That part. On wax.
You piece of shit, Jimmy.
Fuck you, baby. That shit made so much sense. It made $1.
40
Come
in
on.
my hand.
Oh my gosh.
I would say one thing. One of the people that is clowning on me,
Is it me?
nah, he's
could be
from
Jim.
Reno,
Oh my god.
Who is it?
right?
Say his name.
I ain't gonna say his name,
No, that's all right.
but I know he knows that he's watching this.
Oh god.
Who is it?
That's all right. You don't gotta
I'm
say
gonna
his
start naming off people.
Nah,
name. You're gonna either give him a link.
this all I'm gonna say. Homie has a business. He's not from Reno though, but he has a business. He's older than me.
Hold it.
He's older than me.
Things are adding
Okay.
up.
Okay. I
Is he
think
clowning on you for
no. Say no more. I think we all
And look,
can see what
When he
person
found
we're
out
talking
how old
about.
I was, he blocked me.
You know,
He
bro, he's just
knew
mad.
that I'm
I'd
a
be jealous
youngin'
too, bro.
hustling.
19 with that, with what you're doing?
Yeah.
I'd be jealous too, bro.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's
I
all
think,
we know. That's all we need to know.
Yeah, look, that's all we needed to say. I think we all know. Like, we'll discuss this after we turn this off. But
Yeah.
Work is work. You know, it don't discriminate against age.
yeah.
Faster you can get it is the better you're gonna get it.
Oh my gosh, I'm.
It's
trying-
a. It's. I'll tell you guys off camera. It's a long story.
Yeah,
He probably
I'm-
don't.
Honestly,
He
I would
probably-
love to hear it.
He probably don't like you because you sound like me and he don't like me. You know what I mean? I'm pretty
I
sure
mean,
know
nobody
who
liked
you're
Jimmy.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
Nah,
yeah,
yeah.
that take it the wrong way. Yeah, nobody likes Jimmy, but
Nobody really likes me. They just accept me.
oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm
I
like,
just respect the heart.
yeah,
It's like, yes,
yeah,
I
and
know.
again, I think we could all like we
He'll
could
die on
all,
the
we could
street.
all legit like legitimately like agree that we respect your heart, we respect the passion, we respect the work that you're putting in,
Thank you.
and this person that's from here that's doing that to you or that did that to you, that's not cool.
Hey, man,
I mean, it
it
makes
is
sense,
what
bro.
it is. Because that's how you know you're doing something right.
Yeah,
I
take
was
it
gonna say the
as
exact same thing.
Yeah,
I was
I'm gonna take it as a compliment.
Bro,
It's-
you're at that
especially-
age with that mentality, people are gonna be jealous.
Bro, especially
dude.
from a man like him. You know what I mean? Like, especially from a man like him.
You're
for him to
obviously
be
like
mad at
showing
you,
some
you
faults
doing
that like he
something.
sees in himself, and he's like, "Yo,
Exactly.
fuck you, dude."
Exactly. And you don't fuck
Yeah,
with you for it.
because he knows you're
Yeah.
coming for the title.
Yeah.
No, and damn, bro, like, people tell me this all the time. Like, they're like, bro, you need to stop being humble and like brag about your shit. Like for the one time.
Yeah, that sounds very
Oh,
familiar.
Fuck that, fuck that.
Like people tell me that, but I like I don't like to brag, but like, bro, like me compared to this guy, I've shot way more celebrities than he ever has. I have I've gotten my respects from them.
Bro, you said
Like-
driving 80 on the highway and then like waiting like forever to see like somebody that you like.
Hey, he
Oh,
would have
yeah.
charged you $400 just to text him.
Yeah, and then
Most
again,
people would have sat home and they're like, "Oh, he ain't gonna talk to me."
No, yeah, and again,
You
you're,
know what I mean?
Yeah, you're putting in that effort, bro, and honestly, that's what matters. And honestly, that's what scares people like that. And
Yeah.
honestly, like you shouldn't even feel bad about it, or you shouldn't even feel some type of way about it because you know what, you're doing the right thing. I know I hear people say like, you know, if you got haters, that means you're doing something right.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like,
I know I'm doing something right because, you know, I actually do got like actual haters. Like people actually like DM me like this shit's ass. Like
Oh,
people
bro.
like actually like
I
Yeah,
wish
you're
somebody would
19,
send me
dude.
shit like
You're
that, bro.
yeah.
No, but nobody, because we're like about to be 30, so it's like nobody cares. Nobody cares enough to like. I only get nice DMs. If I was 19 though, like I'd definitely get like some hate.
No, yeah,
That's why you know you're doing.
I
the
only
right
get
thing,
nice
bro.
DMs
Yeah.
too, and I'm just wishing like I think one time somebody sent me something nice, and I was just this close to like maybe saying like, "Would you just say something shitty about me, please?" Like, stop saying something nice. man. I appreciate it.
sir.
And me.
That's why I like the young people around me, so they can say like, "Oh, you shit, dude."
No,
I'm like,
yeah. I love when the young folk, you know, say some shit to me like that.
The young,
folk. Oh, the young folk. My Prometheus.
Get him, Eric. Get him.
What knowledge do you bring us mortals today? That's him.
The young squires, you know. It is what
No,
it is.
because people can say we're old, but when you're a young man doing it,
yeah.
people are going, "Hey,
Young people have the best ideas.
yeah."
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
Kanye say?
Well, no,
He doesn't
like,
listen to a single person that's older than him.
I say like young
Exactly.
people have
Yeah,
that.
it's the young people.
You got that young energy. You'll never get that again in your life.
Mm-hmm.
When you got that like young energy, it's just like everybody can see it, and everybody hates it, but it's the right energy you need to have to like really do some shit.
Dude, literally, exactly.
right? Like Jimmy has some fucking young, like me and John talking about. You have some young man energy.
Yeah.
You're starting to lose it a little bit.
Yeah, 'cause you're getting older?
Yeah, because you're getting older.
We're
but
seeing it
that is
slowly.
okay. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
fuck
slow
yeah.
decrease. But I
Projecting.
No, watch.
the hell?
Watch.
He's over there said it too.
Watch this, John. When he gets our age, then he'll be like, oh, these guys got like young dude energy. I'm like, oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, by the
dude.
time he's where we're at, we'll be 40.
which young dude energy is the best thing to have if you know where to direct it and you got the right mentality for it. So it's like the most powerful thing on the planet, and everybody hates that when they see it used correctly. That's why people getting mad, dude.
Yeah, because what that fool wastes his fucking 20s on.
Huh?
Say exactly. Like,
Yeah,
huh? Who?
What's
Who
the
cares?
age? How old
Exactly.
is he? How old is he?
Bro, what is he, like
how old is he?
35?
Nah, he's literally in his 30s.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm
That's
giving
why.
away
Okay,
too
so
much holy
that-
shit.
we all
you're
know who
good.
he's talking
listen,
about.
We all know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
And again, we're not trying to throw shade at all, but we know who you're talking about. Again, it's very disappointing to hear, but we know who you're
Well,
talking
yeah,
about.
that's that old man regret. I feel it sometimes. Is that old man
Listen.
regret?
Right.
Listen,
Like,
if I
I
start
could've done my
acting that
20s
way
better.
when I'm in my mid 30s, hit me. All right? But I won't be. But if I do, hit me.
Well, the thing is, it's just weird to see. You know what I mean? It's like, you're kind of
Yeah.
a weirdo, bro.
Bro, literally.
Like really, like, hating on somebody for, you know, that's fucking weird, man. I expected more from you. Honestly, I'm disappointed.
I'm
You know?
proud, dude. I'm proud whenever I see like fucking people your age, especially your age, like 19, dude.
I know, but I'm
Doing that shit?
disappointed in Buddy hating on him because
If he's 30, he comes from a time where it was really ruthless back then. I would say, like, in terms of like supporting people, like we
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
support people
But
like
for
that.
somebody who like portrays himself as the way he does, I'm disappointed. You know what I mean?
Blonde or brown?
Huh?
Blonde or brown?
Brown.
Okay. Okay, I know.
You thought we were talking about
Yeah, but maybe. I mean, you know.
No, I was thinking brown too.
racist? No.
I don't
No,
think
I
it was-
mean, again, I know who you. Again, I think me and you went the same way. I don't know who you're talking about, but oh my god. I
Well,
don't even
anyways.
thought.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's
Let's
mad.
continue. So you got 2 gold chains on. Are they real?
Yes, very, very real.
So this 9 is real, right?
Oh my god, put that down. Oh my god,
Do
what was
it.
it? What was it gonna? Oh my
Do
god,
it.
I'm still lost in my train of thought. But let's just jump back to Young Arima for a second again before I come back to Hypers
Wait.
again.
Going back to Jimmy.
All right, go hit him.
Hey, shout out to my girlfriend. She got me this for my birthday.
Aw.
I love you. I love you.
Shout out to your lady.
Shout
Guy
out to
rides
her.
hard
I'm
for
sure.
his
I'm
girl.
sure she's gonna be.
Shout out
to
to my girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Shout out to my girl.
Just
This
drazing.
fit was 20,000. Okay.
Okay.
Jeans was
She bought
40,000.
All right. So Young Arima, you just had another performance very recently, right?
Yes.
Do you have any up and coming ones?
Yes.
And also, like, what's your
Did you just drop a music video on channel
That too.
47?
Yes.
Yes, that was getting to that. I was like, and also video.
That was some random channel I was following, and then I saw your face, and I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, that's me.
Is that the people we steal from? No, that's
No,
different.
No.
I think that was like when I don't want to say the 2 numbers, but when we had our first Indigo name.
Yeah.
Like, I think I saw that channel. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna say it. Look, we saw his channel.
Listen, do
His
we
channel-
want to tell this story?
No, because the internet's a real thing, and people could like search that up real fast and find the first thing. So we're not gonna say that. But yeah, your channel. Because I was already subscribed, but when we were looking up names, because we wanted a channel name, and it turned out to be racist. But I didn't know. Somebody had to tell me, and then we had to.
I knew.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
You were like, no, fuck that. Let's keep it.
Oh my god, I would have got decked in the face for no reason out in the streets because we were.
You channel what?
Yeah,
you know
'cause
what that means?
We were trying to have a channel name for our street interview channel.
Yeah, the Indigo.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we switched. No, we're not gonna say it. We already switched because like people. It is racist. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
I mean,
but it was like
How
cool.
racist?
I mean, just think Kill Bill Volume 1.
All right, we're getting too close to it. So we had luckily I found out it was racist before we went on the streets. Because if we said the numbers and whatever, and then we went into front of the wrong people, because everybody around downtown's like kind of woke nowadays, so they'll be like, "Oh, you're racist, bop," and I was like, "Why?"
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Channel 47 was like one of the inspirations for the name because we wanted a network channel.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And your music video's doing well.
I appreciate it.
Oh my God.
You're talking about my music, my performance.
Okay, your performance. Okay, so how has that been? Because I know I obviously like witnessed like one of your performances already as well.
Yeah.
But how has that been since that time, and also the most recent one? And what's your approach going forward into doing more performances and stuff? Are you gonna be doing more?
No, yeah. Well, since the one that you went to, since that, I just been I really love performing. That's one thing I love so much. And what is it called? One Vision. Well, I'm already like working for One Vision. They're like, hey, we're looking for someone to open for Lil Bean. Are you interested? I'm like, hey, I'm down. Put me down.
Oh, damn, I didn't know you work for One Vision. Oh, that's dope. Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you.
Shout out, Dan.
Yeah. Shout out to Dan. And bro, this last show, crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't able to make it, but I saw the energy from a couple clips.
Yeah.
And yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about the experience.
Dude, that was like one of the best experiences I've had. Just the crowd's energy, the way they interacted with me, it was actually crazy. I actually felt like I was him. For a second, I was like, hey, I'm him. Like, I loved the crowd's energy. Everybody was like bobbing their heads. Bro, there's a girl that was shaking ass to my music. I was like, damn. I'm at that level now. I'm at that level now. And then people were like dabbing me up, and like they thought I was actually like a star. I was like, I'm just a regular human being. Like, people after the show were like, yo, let me get some pictures with you. Like, let me take a picture. Like yo, that was like one of the best feelings I had. Like, that show was dope. I think I sold the most tickets. I sold 45 tickets for that one.
Damn, bro. Hey, congrats.
When you're selling tickets, they start you off with 30. So I had to call up Dan. Hey, I need more tickets. These people are going crazy right now. Gave me more tickets. Sold 45.
Dang. So you brought a whole train of people.
That's the power you're gonna get when you're on stage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You felt the power.
Yeah.
I know Jimmy's first time on stage. He had too much power, and then he just started winning off the rails. Dude. When girls start shaking their ass to your song, you're just like, this is it. This is all I am now, baby.
At least you took it better than Jimmy did. You were like, you were just surprised that it was happening. And you
when you're hitting your set right, and then you're getting some play after your set, you're just like, I'm just the shit now.
Yeah, bro.
You start going around and be like, you know who I am, bitch.
I bet that.
So what was different of that last performance? Like, what I know you said you felt like you were it. You know what I'm saying? But what was different? Like, did you approach it differently? Did you change something? Did you come up with a little more swagger? Like, what do you think? Like, what changes the whole thing? Besides the people like buying a shit ton of tickets.
Oh yeah, definitely. What was I challenged myself really, because last show it was when you went, it was like 8 people. Right.
Yo, but you made that shit feel like there was 30. No lie.
No, the pictures look like there was like a lot.
I mean, shit, I was taking pictures. I swear I thought I was surrounded
That's
by
how
more
you're
people.
supposed to do it every time.
Yeah, every time.
Oh shit, sorry.
Don't block the guest.
Yeah, my bad. I was leaning.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. Definitely this one I was like, look, for this show, I really need to get the crowd more involved. I need them to actually feel me, right? And last show, I don't know what happened, but they cut off my song "Rock with You," and "Rock with You" is honestly one of the songs that I have that I'm like, yo, this is the one. This is gonna get people hyped. And the last show, I don't know why they cut it off. I don't know why. Like, I was waiting for it, but it didn't happen. This show, "Rock with You," finally happened. When I heard the "Rock with You" beat, I look at the crowd. Everyone's vibing to it. Everyone's like, okay. They're all waiting for the beat to drop, and I'm like, all right. Now I got their attention, because once they hear like a sample from like an old artist, that's when people are starting to feel you, right? And people are feeling it. They're like, when you feel the heat, they start yeah, literally they start bobbing their heads like, okay. And I'm like, all right, I got it. I'm like, everybody hands up. Everybody put their hands up. I'm like, shit, I got the crowd's attention now. 1, 2, 3, I wanna rock with you. Pull up with a stick now. Yeah, and everybody starts bobbing their head. They start jumping. I'm like, dude, like literally at the moment I was like, damn, what the fuck did
you couldn't believe that was happening?
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, it's the sample beats. And bro, that song was the song where I saw girls literally shaking ass. I saw people just start like just having fun. People were literally dancing with each other. Like, you know, I was like, damn, my music did that. And I was like, bro, thank God I performed Rock With You at this show. And thank God I challenged myself with a bigger crowd, because if I kept doing small crowds, I'll get their energy, but I want to make sure I want to get everyone's energy. And so I made sure to have more energy in myself. Literally, bro, I was yelling. I was like, yeah! Literally, bro. Yeah. I was doing my Playboy Cardi shit.
Fucking Majin Buu screaming.
Literally. Nah, bro. I was on my Cardi shit.
He was on his Majin level. He was just turning it on, bro.
I was going crazy. I was like, yeah, hands up, yeah. I was
oh my God.
Yelling, bro. And people were feeling it. And then the last song, Drop It, was when I went into the crowd. I'm like, yo, everybody makes a circle. We all start just hopping around mosh pit. It was fucking fun, bro. I loved that. That was one of my favorite shows. But yes, I do have some shows coming up. I'm opening up for Bravo the Bag Chaser and AZ Chike in October. I got Project Flow in November. Right now, I'm trying to get this Halloween show going.
That's good.
You got a Halloween show going?
I can't give out much details.
Nah,
but
no worries.
I want to do a Halloween show, and it's gonna be nice. And then yeah, there's a bunch of shows coming up. So Hudson moved out to LA, and
shout out to Hudson.
Shout out to Hudson.
Yo, Hudson's photos, fire. I don't know if it's that new camera, but the second he got the A7 IV, something changed.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
Something went different.
Yeah, he's out in LA, and so I'm gonna get in contact with him, try to get a venue out there, and I want to do a show in LA. Okay. Because bro, right now my geography, I just have plays in LA. Not even like my top one city is not even Reno. It's literally Los Angeles.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's usually what you'll find. You'll usually find most of your plays being outside the city.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, if my city ain't fucking with me, I'm gonna go to LA.
I mean, that's what some artists do here, though. Like, if they, because we know a couple people, like, you know, the city doesn't fuck with them, but outside they're fucking popping. And I think you should definitely take if you're able, like, you know, take your talents like over there, like go perform and see what happens.
And that's the goal, really, just to expand everywhere. Like, I don't want to just be Reno. Like, I'm gonna literally.
As you should.
That's the shit I've been preaching, bro.
Yeah. I got it from Jimmy, actually. He was telling me,
always
don't grow here. Grow everywhere else. When you hit a city, get in contact with those people. When you go to another city, get in contact.
Everything that you did here, that you did right, do it again in SAC. Do it again in LA. Do it again in Seattle.
Everywhere you can.
Do it again in fucking New York. Do it everywhere. But
build that.
You know what I mean?
Build that rapport with other people.
Because you plugged in with all the cats here, right? All the cats that matter.
Now you got a base. Now move.
Now exactly. I gotta go shoot in Oregon.
Exactly.
Let's go, dude. That's
just be on the move.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's
because your city won't fuck with you until every other city does.
Exactly.
Yeah.
On wax.
Yeah, when you blow up and then they'll be like, I'm from Reno, and everybody's like, yeah, I know him.
Yeah. They start lying.
I know him.
Yeah. I went to elementary school with them. Some dumb shit.
Okay, any more questions for young Arima before I move back to High Visions?
Yeah, what kind of drugs you like to take, man?
I like taking Perkies, Xanax.
Yeah, you're gonna make it.
I've done lean before.
All the rapper drugs.
Yeah, you're gonna make it.
He's gonna make it.
You feel me? I like to double cup. Jolly Ranchers.
He's just talented.
You feel me?
That's talent right there.
Yeah.
Talented and humble. All right, let's go.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So right back to High Visions. I finally remember what I was gonna ask.
PG-13.
So you did
no more drug talk.
Yeah, no more drug talk. All right, so you did the interviews obviously when you had a camera.
Yeah.
Is that going to be something you're going to be jumping back into? Maybe turn it into something else. Just talk to me about it.
No, yeah. So I stopped at episode number 27 because I'm saving number 28 for me and my lady. Because when I first started interviews, I was telling her about it, and our favorite number is 28. So the next episode number 28, is an interview with me and my lady. A lot of people really like ship us. A lot of people love us. So I want to like get people to know us and all that. So I'm saving 28 for her. After that, I really want to, and I've been thinking about it for a while. Like I want to start. Because I love doing interviews, but I would like appreciate like longer talks. So I really want to just get into a podcast and just start interviewing like artists. Like this my interviews have got me so far. Like I've interviewed like celebrities, you know. Like I did. If y'all know Lil Hyman, I interviewed Lil Hyman. That's literally what got me where I am because of him. He was the reason why I got 1 million in 22 hours. I've done Lil Jaime. I've done Prod by Supreme. Shout out Supreme. He's literally so good. Like, he literally produced songs with like literally like over 50 million streams. I'm like, damn, bro, that kid's going crazy. He's only 16, I think. And he's going crazy. I've interviewed Quest. I've interviewed Luna. Like, so many cool people, man. It's been like such a journey with the interviews, but I think I want to hop over to a little podcast, the High Visions podcast, and just get a bunch of like dope artists, because you know I'm really close with the artists that come down here, you know, and I know like their agency and all that, so it'll be dope just to text them like, hey, before your show, you want to come hop on my podcast real quick, talk about your music, and then boom.
Wow, dude. No, that's a real good idea, man.
That's how Dan plays his shows. You know,
Yeah.
he'll catch cats on tour. And they'll
Yeah.
be like, hey, you're stopping through Reno, want to make some extra scratch? That's smart.
Exactly. So that's the goal. Just try to start a podcast and start interviewing these artists that come down here.
Oh, dude, I like that goal, man. No, seriously, because I think that's when I caught whiff of you too. It was like, you know, your interviews and stuff, and I was like, who's this kid doing interviews?
Yeah, I saw the Just Stone interview. That's how I
Thank you.
found out about you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shout out Just Stone.
How'd you find out about me?
I think we met in person at a show. I
Yeah.
feel like that's the first time.
Oh, yo, Stu. All right, fun fact.
It's too scared.
What I do?
Fun fact, Stu's a homo.
Here, I'm a
No. That's a no-go.
yo.
That's a
Literally,
no-go.
this is like an
Caught Stu
actual.
kissing another man. You got it on picture.
Stu tried to groom me.
Who do I groom? Who do I groom?
Him.
Show me proof. I don't groom Eric.
Anyways,
Eric, tell him I don't groom.
Tell him I don't groom, Eric.
He's got a
Nah.
picture and everything, dude.
Stu has groomed me before. You remember that night?
I'm not surprised.
Oh, hold up.
Yo, chill.
Hey, hold up, pause.
Anyways,
Remember that night?
Don't do this to me.
back to Stu. High Visions, my first ever concert photography post. My first person I ever shot was Stu.
Why am I a lot of people's first? That's weird to me.
That's a good question.
He was the first person I ever shot in a concert.
See, we're contacts
Thank
and
you.
Literally
things in
the
public,
first.
bro. You're
Yeah.
those people's
Shout out to you.
Yeah, you
Thank
were.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
you were.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, you were like a magnet at the time with the fangs and the vamp name. That
I mean, it's
nobody's
coming
ever
back.
heard of.
Yeah.
I just got. See, I haven't bought new eyes in like 9 months.
What about the fangs though?
I just bought 2.
Okay, I was just
They're
making
at
sure.
home. They're
I'm
at
gonna
home
say,
now.
the
Where's the
fangs and the
cake?
eyes went away.
There's no
What
fucking
happened to the
cake, bitch.
headband?
That was my grinding days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When the
Right into the
lime green
sweat and the work.
when the lime green headband comes back, ooh, that's how you know it's time.
Yeah, I mean that's where all the sweat and blood and tears were wiped off.
And then I got too much pussy and I fell off. Don't get too much pussy. Keep your girl.
Give it, girl.
Keep your girl.
Oh my god!
Don't get too much
Good
pussy.
sign.
But that was a
No,
great
play.
fun fact.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Stu ends up being everybody's first for some reason.
Had you ever kissed a guy?
No.
Can I be your first?
I can't.
Let me be your first,
I
bro.
can't believe
Let me be your first.
Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me?
You can take him, Eric. Get on him.
Yeah, I'm literally about to sit on your lap, bro.
Oh my!
What did this turn into? Why would you do this to me?
I ain't gonna lie, you got me feeling some type of way still.
Oh my god!
Hold up.
All right, so we are.
I know
No
you love
homo,
your
no homo, no homo.
I know
Hey,
you-
no
I know
homo.
you love
He
your
has
lady.
his socks on.
This is young man right
Got
here.
socks
This
on,
young-
got the
this is- remember
ones
he's-
on.
remember
I know you
he's
got your
young-
yeet outfit. Don't do me like this.
Remember, he's Young Arima. Okay, this is Young Arima slash High
Arima.
Visions. But yes, so we are coming up on time a little bit.
Oh
So,
shit, my bad.
No, dude. This is a
No,
great
this is, like,
conversation.
one of the best
Yeah,
podcasts.
this is probably one of my favorite ones, man. Because nobody's.
Same.
I mean, I'm not saying not anybody's been.
Yeah, I
as
like
open.
the part where you tried to rape Stu. That was my
Yeah,
favorite.
that's okay.
Yeah, thank you,
I know,
thank you.
right at the end there.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, we should just cut it off right there.
Inspirational 19-year-old who has his head on right. Now he's
should
trying
just-
to rape.
We should just ended it right there when he's like, I'm about to get on Stu's lap. Out.
I'm not. I'm out.
No, but so yeah, dude. So again, you're probably one of the most like open people that just tell us about your life. You know what's been
Thank
going on
you.
with you. So I mean, I
Thank
hope
you for saying you were struggling right now. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
because-
not the fuck out of that.
because
I don't like talking about that, but I think I had to
no,
say
people,
it.
no, people need it. No, bro, you watch.
honestly.
Because of this, and somebody hears this, that's like I don't know, 16,
Oh yeah,
and they'll be like, "Yo, thank you for being honest out of that podcast."
Yep.
yeah.
Thank you.
I swear to God, people are gonna come.
Yeah,
to you
people
with
are gonna
that.
come to you and be like, "Damn, dude, we didn't know that about
Like,
you, man."
thank you for being real.
Hopefully someone buys me a camera.
I was kind of hoping that too. Like,
Bro, it might happen.
Yeah,
Buy
somebody
him
might
a
just
camera.
slide you a camera.
Yeah.
But listen, thank you for being like open and honest with us, man.
Yeah, of course.
Using our platform to just tell your story
Yeah.
and let people know like what you've been going through, but also that you've been
Appreciate
grinding
it.
at the same time.
You've been
Yeah.
hustling.
And honestly, again, like I said, this is why I've been wanting you on the episode because I mean, you knew you had the good stuff. You're a young man, and
Thank you.
again, all three of us, will vouch for you and just literally
Use
just have
that
the
young
utmost
man.
respect.
Use that young man energy.
Yes, use that young man.
Oh,
use it
most
to the
definitely.
fullest.
You
I
either
will.
make millions or you have like 10 baby mamas.
Or maybe both. I mean, look at fucking Nick Cannon.
No, Nick
Literally.
Cannon did the work, and then he had all the baby
Oh,
mamas.
Have
yeah,
y'all
that's
seen
right.
Young Boy? y'all know he has like 10 kids?
Oh,
Bro,
easily. Come on,
what?
he's a
Yeah.
monster, dude.
I'm like, what
I don't
the
know about
fuck?
that. I don't know
Oh,
about
Chief
that.
Keef got like 13, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how you could have that many kids. I mean, I know how, but I'm just saying, how could you in your mind?
Well,
want
I don't
10
know how
kids?
Nick Cannon got it. He's not even that dope.
I mean, he's not even at 10 kids. He's at 9, but he's got a lot of kids.
Yeah, but like
with
who,
3 different women.
who let him put babies inside of them 9 fucking times? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
No, that's
Who's
mul-
letting this
multiple
man
women.
fuck?
Who? Who are you talking about?
Nick Cannon.
Of course. What the fuck? Drumline?
I mean,
What do you
Drumline
mean?
was solid.
Look,
Bro, that fool's hat is too
yo.
big for his fucking head.
this is what pissed me off yesterday. I saw an interview about Ray J because there's like some like no. This is what pissed me
Oh,
off.
yeah.
You're gonna get pissed off by this too, John. So they were like, yeah, Ray J is only known for that sex tape and that's it. And I was like, shut the
What?
fuck up.
What
and,
the
and
fuck?
people were like,
That's
no,
how I
he's,
know him.
no, I'm like, he's known from One Wish and like his music. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, he's not known from his music. I'm like, I'm gonna hit people, dude. I'm so
No, listen,
upset.
listen.
I'm mad.
Bro,
that
you
people-
know what's crazy
listen.
about that sex tape? It's fake, bro. Like
Yeah.
they orchestrated that whole thing.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
the family's a whore, but
Yeah.
for people to say he blew up off of that sex tape only pisses me off.
No, yeah. So I agree with you.
Fuck
because-
you, dude.
No, I agree with you. I don't think
Ray
he
J
blew
was
up that
making
tape.
hits before
yeah,
that.
Yeah, Ray
I
J
hate y'all.
was making hits. All right, and I'm gonna tell you right now, for me, when I think of Ray J, the last thing I think about is sex tape. I just
Yeah.
think, oh, yeah, and he had that
You
sex
know why
tape.
I made Stu J? Because Ray J.
No way.
Yeah, straight up. I mean, that's also my middle
It's a
name,
hidden
but
fact.
like I was like,
It's
oh,
a
that's
hidden
tight.
fact.
That's
It's a
tight.
hidden fact, but he's also lying.
Yeah, and that was because the music. The music was fire back then. Come on, fucking pre 2005.
Yeah, pre 2005. That's when.
And everybody's like, yo, he's only big because of sex tape. I'm like, fuck y'all, dude. He
Come on,
was
143.
a legend.
Come on.
He was a legend. Damn it.
Come on.
Sexy
Look at
can I?
Sexy Can I is fantastic.
God
Come on.
damn
I don't know who
No,
Ray J is, bro.
Eric, look at me. You know what the fuck they're talking about right
See
now?
the
Bro, I
young
don't know
people
who-
shit.
I don't know who Ray J is.
Young people shit. That's like, R. Kelly's only big because he pissed on kids. I swear to God.
What the fuck?
I swear to God, dude. These people.
Hey,
now-
he made ignition before he pissed on that 13-year-old.
Oh my God. All right. All right, Eric. These are the 2 things that we usually
Shout out
ask.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, okay, shout out. Yeah, shout out.
Michael Jackson's only famous for touching kids. I fucking hate y'all, dude.
Oh, no.
Okay, before we start getting any deeper into this, we'll
Yeah.
probably talk about this more off camera. But so last 2 things before we sign you off, my dude. So anything you want to promote, and also any advice you'd give to anybody who's trying to get where you're at. Again, only 19. Talk to the younger kids. Tell them what's good. Let's go.
Yeah,
Yo.
13-year-old you.
Yeah.
First and foremost, to my fans, I'm dropping an album soon. I'm working on it.
Who's on it?
Let's go.
Who's on it?
Who's on it? How many songs? How many features?
It's gonna be 10 songs
Psh, week.
a week.
Don't listen
But
to
just
this
wait.
20.
We got.
He lucked out by blowing up. That's
I got one of the. I think
He would
this
have
is.
regretted doing that, but he sucked.
This album has so many big features. I can't name them, but they're big. So just stay tuned for that.
Sure, you got me fired up. Right now.
Let's go.
Just more music is coming for sure. A lot of visuals coming. Currently, next week I'm going out to Vegas, shooting a studio session with my boy Cam Boyd.
Shout out Cam Boyd.
Shout out
Damn,
him.
boy.
Yeah.
Cam Boyd.
There's so much coming. Some advice. Never give up, really. Perseverance is really the key. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, if you really want it, you literally try for it. Like, that's literally what I did. I really wanted to do this music, and every day I was doing it. I remember, I forgot which show it was. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was you two. You two were talking to me, and Jimmy was like, how's your music going? And I'm like, it's going good. And then he's like, He's like, yeah, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of like working on it, like here and there. And then you were like, do you actually want to do music? I'm like, yeah. And he said, well, you'll eventually have time for it. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, bro, if you actually want to do music, you got to do it every day, even if you have a little bit of time. And you're like, I know you got time in between your days. I know you could do it. And dude, when you told me that, like, I know you got time, because I knew I had time, bro. But I'd be laying down in my bed just chilling.
Right.
Yep.
Bro, after that, every day I'll be like, I'll listen to beats. I'll freestyle. I'll write shit.
Mm-hmm.
If I have time, I'll record. And just, I kept doing it, because I really wanted to do this.
Yeah, I think I remember telling you that. I remember saying you don't even have to record a song every day. You just got to do something.
Yeah.
Related.
Something.
You literally told me.
Listen to a beat.
Exact
Yeah,
same
because
words.
inspiration comes randomly all the time.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if y'all really want to do something, go out there and do it. Nothing is impossible. Literally nothing is impossible. You could do whatever the fuck you want to do. Literally anything.
Yeah, people are like, I don't got time, bro. You can spend like 30 minutes, 15, and that's good enough for the day.
Yeah,
as long as you're doing it every day, hell yeah.
I spent 2 hours making a song today, and that's all the music shit I'm doing for the day.
Exactly. If y'all really want to do it, go for it. The only person that's stopping you is yourself.
That part on wax.
On wax.
And that's all I got to say.
Yeah.
This motherfucker dropped the mic.
Drop the mic. All right, y'all.
Sorry,
we appreciate y'all listening. Love fucking Eric being here.
Yes,
Man.
sir.
You gotta look me in the eye when you do it.
What?
Hey, yo.
I don't know, but what do you mean like in the eye? Wait, okay. But yeah, Eric, dude, thank you again for coming.
Nah, yeah. Thank you guys for having me. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you.
y'all.
Welcome.
Shout out to the Blueprint, man.
One of the best podcasts.
Yes, one of my favorite episodes for sure.
The number one podcast in Reno, Nevada.
Hey, you about to
Shit,
surpass
dude.
us pretty soon.
Yeah, you about to help us out real good, man. We appreciate you. What the fuck are you doing?
Keep throwing the mic, John. Mind your business.
All right, y'all. Well,
That's
again-
kind of turning me on.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't
All right,
fucking
I'm
cuss
outta
at
here.
me.
Why you steal that from me?
All right, y'all. Thank y'all again for tuning into the Blueprint Podcast. This is your
Yes,
favorite
sir.
three with Eric, my brother behind the camera. Love y'all. Peace out. Blueprint out.
Balling.
Yes, sir.
Bet this motherfucker won't NBA Jam.
Back, slap a face with all this cash. Sneak this, man, that shit so whack. Back to the front, but I'm not a stalker. Knock his ass out, but I'm not a boxer. Running back and forth like I'm playing soccer. I really want your heart, but it's getting harder. Yeah, look, I'ma be one of the greatest. Just to be real, yeah, just to be honest. Rest easy, my brother G, yo, we gonna make it. That is a promise. I started from the bottom, I was born in the slums. They told me to go crazy, but I'm out here going dumb. Working every day, so the night I go numb. When I make a million, I'ma still just bum. Okay, no one and only, I take it off the map. Used to eat chips and other chips on the stack. 775, I'm the leader of the pack. Stepping on your bums like a fucking doormat. Thoughts so deep, it's 903. They told me chase my dreams, but I can't catch sleep. Who would've thought I made it here? Never was the guy I was last year. Main target, man, I'm the deer. Now I'm going up, I'm changing gears. They used to tell me I wouldn't be shit. Claiming I'm nothing, that I wouldn't make these hits. Pull up with choppers, pull up in tongas. Need all my dollars, can't fuck with a bitch. You with all that drama. Hitting these links, gotta make all this guala. Make my paper stack. Told a bitch to throw it back. Slap her face with all this cash. Sneak this, man, that shit so whack. Now they look at me on the motherfucking shit. Big with money, they leave me with a tip. You wanna drill the game, let me teach you a lesson. Young boy with a dream, just give me your blessing. Why they gotta hate on a motherfucking legend? Cut that boy, make it the way he be telling. Look, I'ma be a legend, I'ma be the greatest. Just to be real, yeah, just to be honest, bitch.